And good morning. Busy, busy morning for me, as always. Always busy. Alright, let's just get all this set up. I'm definitely going to game for a little while. I need to just relax. Let's make sure all this is muted. Did some more asphalt on the driveway. 6 more bags. She's going to buy 6 more bags tomorrow or Monday. Get that pretty much finished. And then sweep it all up. And then seal it. And the driveway, I'm going to look for any cracks that I can use this. You don't use that liquid stuff to fill patches. Ugh. You've got to get on your hands and knees and fill those patches in with this proper stuff that you fill it in. Do I have to what? What? What is that, Amon? Alright, let me... Get all these pop-outs. Oh, now that makes sense. No, I do not. I have filters in the 2 filters that come from the water softener. And now that you said that, you reminded me I got to change my filters. And they go into the house. So there's 2 big filters that I change out every month that come to the water line that comes into the house. Then I have one of those filters that it's electric kind of. You change the cartridges. It's on the sink in the kitchen. You have to take the cartridge out of it, put a new cartridge in, then screw it back on. That's really good. It's a water purifier. It's pretty good. So I do take, I do filter out the water regardless. Alright, let me just keep doing what I was doing because I'm totally distracted. I was just outside for an hour doing this driveway again. That's been another project I'm working on. Thanks to my neighbor. She's the one buying all the supplies. I'm doing the work. She's buying all the supplies. And she's not complaining about it. So that's what I mean about neighbors helping each other. No. It's not one of those that goes under the sink. I was thinking of doing one of those. This is... No. I have a lot of filters already. And I have a well, and I test my well every year. And that water is great. It's not city water. The main concern in my water was iron. It's coming from the rock formation underneath. We have a high water table here. We have a... It's like spring water, natural spring water underneath my house. All around this area. That's why I couldn't build a in-ground pool. They wouldn't let me. The water table. I wanted an in-ground pool, but it wasn't going to happen. It is what it is. Now, some places you can. It depends where your house is located. Here, no. And then, the side property, that's where the well is. I can't do it there. See, over here, on this side, it's too close to the septic system. It's some bullshit codes and laws that you gotta abide by. I mean, it's there for a reason, right? Let me get TikTok started. Alright. I did take a video. But I have like 3 filters. Before anyone... Plus I have bottled water. I have all that. Getting ready for TikTok. Wow, last night there was 5,000 likes. That's 4,999 more likes that I get. Well, so that's actually 5,000 more likes that I get on the other platforms. It's crazy. Nobody loves me on that side. I got the air. It's very humid out. I was sweating doing that job. Let's go live on TikTok. And good morning to those on TikTok. All right. Time out. Let me just do this. Let's get all this sorted. Time out. Yes, good morning, TikTok. And good morning to all those on the other platforms. I've been busy already. I went to bed late. And woke up right away to do this. Not so early to bed, but yet early to rise. I did another section here. You see how I leveled it? Doing it in layers. That's the way to do it. I said that. And see the top piece up there? You can see all this. So, yep. Got that done. I got this section. I'm going to keep leveling it out. Layer by like that. It's sinking over there. And then way up there where there's a drain that if it goes over, the water comes down my crazy driveway like a river. Well, I don't know if we're going to make it in 60 seconds because I'm not running. But there's another section I just built up here. Uh-oh, we're running out of time. Right there. Can you see it? Right there. So that area right there is a major, major headache for me. If that drain that's across the road, up on the other side, where all the houses are up there higher, all that rainwater gets collected to that drain right there. Now it sinks down. It's down there. But if it's blocked with debris, leaves, that water just comes right up and over, down their road, across the main road, and down my driveway. It's amazing. It comes like a river. So obviously I checked the drain to make sure it's clean of leaves, anything like that, but I built it up. It was bad. I built it up. See how I built it up with the asphalt? Tapped it in, made it higher so that water stays in there and doesn't overlap and come. Because obviously when water is running, it's not just going to go down a drain. You got the pressure of that water, the flow, the momentum. And the momentum is going to make it just skip right over the drain. So I made it a little higher so the water stays captured in there like a cesspool. Allows it to drain and doesn't go over. So I'm going to see if that works. If I have to make it higher, I will. It's amazing that I have to go and do repairs on the other properties down over there on a road. That should be the town's responsibility, not mine. But I have to do it. It's ridiculous. There you go. You'll see. Not so early to bed, but yet. Her part of the driveway, my neighbor's, was really bad because of the water. So I've been doing layers. And it's going to, eventually, it's going to be leveled out. But that's where the tires, think about the weight of the vehicles, trucks, deliveries, it's on the two sides. It has sank over the years. So now I'm leveling it where the cracks are. And you could look at the past videos. You could see I'm leveling it. And you could see that side, how bad it was. You could see the repairs I did up here already. In prior weeks. This was bad. And I leveled it here. This will disappear in time. This will just turn into one flat piece as vehicles go over it. I tapped it. This will look like one big piece. Then when I seal it, but the part is the middle. See the middle? And it's cracked on both sides because of the weight and settling over time. I did another section here. This was this morning. See how I leveled it? Doing it in layers. That's the way you got to do it. I said that. Layers. You don't throw a bunch on at one time. You do it slowly. So pack it, tap it, then got that done. Level it out. Like up here, I still have to level this out. See how it sinks here? You could tell where the water's traveling. See this? See how it's cracked here? The middle, and then where it cracks, and you could see over here is where, right in there, right in here, is where it sank from the weight of trucks, deliveries. You could see the crack. You could actually see the stress cracks. So this has to be filled beyond this and in to level it. It's got to be leveled. This is not level. See? That crack? See this? You can tell where you need to fill it in. This has to get filled in and leveled in time. But that's the job at hand. Little by little.
This section,
you could see it.
I'm going to keep leveling.
You see how I leveled it up there? But I still got to do more. I can't just overdo it because I have to make this even. When I fill it, this has to be even with the other side. It's easier to do it like this. I'll let this set, and then I'm going to fill it up to here. Like here. This is all going to get filled still. And leveled. And definitely all this down here. So it's a process just to get it to a level.
Layer by like that, it's sinking over
See it? See the cracks? See how it's got to be level there?
there.
See it right here? You can see how it's sinking. Right in here. But I can't fill it all at once. You got to do it in layers. So it's nice and stable. It's flat. Level. It's nice. You don't rush it. At least I don't.
And
you see like the other old piece. Look at the old piece from a week ago.
then
See how it's settled in there and packed nicely in there? That's how you do it.
way up
And see the cracks? I've still got to address the cracks. So there's still a lot of work to do here.
there, where there's a drain, that if it
Now this is the problem
Goes
right
o-
there. So here's my driveway where the road is. Up right here by this mailbox, there's a drain right here. And all the water from up there in the houses, there's more houses up the hill. All their water comes running down in this makeshift gutter. Like ridiculous. And it goes into a sewer in there. A drain. But if it doesn't catch, all that water comes right across this street, right down my driveway. Like a river. You have no idea. And we're supposed to get maybe severe thunderstorms, so that's why I had to address
river,
this.
the water comes down.
See? It comes right from that area. Look. It comes straight in. From that road, the water comes like a waterfall. It's like a river. And it jumps across the road, right down my driveway, like a river. And a lot has to do with that drain. It's crazy. So, I put some asphalt on
My
to raise it.
driveway like a river. Well, I don't know if we're gonna make it in 60 seconds because I'm not running. But there's another section I just built up here.
And can you imagine that I got to go across the road on the street up there to do this thing to protect my house and my driveway and my neighbor from water? It's crazy.
Oh, we're running.
This
out
is
of
the
time.
town's responsibility, not
Right
mine.
there. Can you see it?
Look at it. See how I built it?
Right
Up,
there.
right there. I tapped it. I molded it with my hands, with gloves, latex gloves, so that it doesn't stick all over me. I molded it the way I wanted it, and then I tapped it. Slowly rounded it, nice. It looks professional. But I raised it up. It's raised up more than you realize. It was so bad on the other side of that. So now the water should be okay. Now, today we're supposed to maybe get some severe weather. Heavy thunderstorms later. I'm going to go out there, sit in my vehicle, and watch the water up there and see what happens. Because I have to actually see it. If it looks like the water's going to overtake it, even though I cleaned the drain, and the drain has big spaces in it. It's a big drain. It's like 2 feet by, at least 2 by 2 feet, if not 2 by 3. And it's got nice sized spaces. The problem with that is leaves. When all these leaves start falling, snow melt. which we haven't gotten snow a lot here, but when there's snow melt and those drains are clogged and there's nowhere for that water to go, well, guess what? If that milk comes down my driveway, I get an ice sheet on my driveway, a sheet of ice from the melt. So there's a lot of reasons I need to take care of this issue with that right there. So today, I'm going to check the weather now. I mean, I can go out there with an umbrella, but I need to do a visual to see how the water's reacting up there. If I have to get more asphalt and bring it up even higher around that bank, I will. I want that water trapped in there. I don't want that water flowing like a river down my, because that's where it's coming from, right there. So I'm going to take care of that. That, no doubt I'm taking care of that. So yeah, that's what I did this morning, which I'm really happy. And the neighbor, she should be happy that I'm working on the driveway
Not
like
so
this.
early to bed, but yet early to rise.
This is a lot of work.
I did another section here.
And you're going to see when I'm done with it and
See
I
how
seal
leveled
it.
Doing it in layers. That's the way to do it. I said that.
There's still a lot of
See
work
the
here to
top
be
piece
done
up there?
on this
You see all
driveway.
this. So, yep.
Because now I
Got
got to
that
make it
done.
even.
I got this.
But you
section.
should
I'm
have seen
gonna
how
keep
bad this
leveling it
was
out.
a few weeks ago
Layer
with
by
the
like
holes
that.
in
It's
it.
sinking over there. And then way up there where there's a drain that if it goes over,
It's already
the water
been
comes down like crazy
repaired
driveway like a river.
immensely.
Well,
Already I've done major repairs on that. Winter is coming. Now they sell this stuff that looks like mortar. They have this crack fillers that's like a liquid tar. That's garbage. That is garbage. But there's this other stuff that it turns like into, it's like crushed asphalt, and it's like mortar, and you put it in the cracks and it just fixes the cracks and you never knew the cracks were there. Then what I do, so when I do use I call it a scraper, then I'll take a paintbrush, a good paintbrush, and go like this with the paintbrush where I just put the stuff so you see no lines. And I make it look like you never knew there was a crack there. I have tricks for everything. I rebuilt this house. I built that deck right behind me. All this is me. Nobody else. Me. By myself. So I'm more than capable of doing the work here. And good morning to anybody who may be watching. Good morning, Fran. So yeah, that's what I did this morning. Getting out there and doing this. And like I said, this will pack in nicely. It's new. That's why it looks like that. This will pack in nicely. And it will blend with the one I did last week here and here. All this is going to blend into one big spot. And over here, you know, it'll pack in, and then I'll sweep away any of the debris that's loose. This side is pretty much done. I've just got to see how this settles. This is not done. Right here. But this is pretty level. It may not look it, but this is pretty level here. This should look like one big patch in a few days. As it settles and drive over it, pack it in, you won't even tell. But if you look on this side, there's cracks. You could see it sinks down here. This was the bad side though. Really bad. Really bad.
I did another section here. You see
I
how
redid
leveled
my
it?
whole
Doing
driveway
it in
up to
layers?
her point.
That's the way to do it.
By
I said
myself.
that. You see the top piece up
Hundreds,
there? You can see
over,
all this.
oh my God, so many bags.
So
Bag by bag. And then how did I flatten it out? I used a 4x8 plywood, and I did it in sections, and I would ride the car over the plywood and pack it down. Of course, I tamped it first, but then I took, and it came out freaking amazing. You could, it's all about ingenuity and coming up with ideas. That's what I do. I'm really good at that.
yep. God,
See now, see how there's cracks here? What does that tell you? It's not just because water travels there. It's because the weight of vehicles travel there. And it cracked it. It actually cracked over time. Oil deliveries, whatever deliveries. Just that traffic, the weight of it over time cracked it and sank it. So I have to now level it out. See the other side, how I'm leveling it out from the centerpiece that's not damaged? Think of where the tires go. That's where the damage is. See, look at it. Where the tires would go. Remember, trucks have big tires and they're wide, they're heavy. That's what does the damage. Do you know how much they would want if to do the repairs I'm doing? Thousands of dollars. My neighbor's buying all the stuff and I'm doing the work. So it works out. So now today I started concentrating up there more. This side is almost done. But if you notice, there's no cracks here now. Because I'm doing it up to the crack, a little bit past the crack. This will get done now, soon. I'll go from like right here to there. And wherever I look, small cracks I'll fix.
Done.
See these cracks? You can tell where the weight, see it? Right here. Everything to the right of what I'm doing right here has to be filled and leveled. All this has to be filled in because it sank. You may not see it, but the cracks tell me that. That's the cracks are telling me where to work. It's actually common sense. You see it? You see the cracks? So right here, water too. You could see this area right here. But I already started here. And it's not going to take much. It's not that... It didn't sink that much. But I got to put enough of a layer that it holds. It can't be too thin, because then it won't hold. It has to be a nice... it has to be at least close to an inch to pack it and tap it in correctly. Oh yeah, this is a big job, Fringe.
This section,
But I believe me, this is nothing to me. This is not as hard as it looks for me.
I'm going to keep leveling it out.
See, I'm going to keep leveling it out. Look at the cracks here. See this crack? I have to fill beyond the crack and to the right. All this has to get filled. See how I did it up here? I'm following where the crack stresses, the stress cracks are. But now I'm going to have to go beyond it to here. I could see it. Right here is another spot. But I can't do it all at once because I have to think about the level. So I do the deeper parts first, bring that to a certain point, and then I'll fill the entire area and level it out together. You understand what I'm saying? Away from keyboard. Go do your thing. Go enjoy. Have a great day. So this is a work you don't rush. You do it in stages. You do it right. People will throw 3 inches of this shit and try to pack it in. It's gonna bubble. It's gonna sink, and then you're gonna have puddles. Well, maybe not there because that's down the driveway. But that's not the way to do it. You do it slowly, gradually. You make layers. You build it up, and you do it right. If you're doing it the way I'm doing it. Now, if you've got a machine, you rent a rolling machine, and you got all that equipment, you can do anything. But by hand with a tamper and with a rake, I rake that. The rake is my level. I can tell by using the rake how to level it. So I pour it on the ground, I break it up with the rake, I spread it with the rake, section at a time, not all at once, and then I go with the tamper and I tamper it all down, and that's how it ends up. It's a process. But it works. And wait till you see. I've posted a few of these videos on TikTok. You'll see in time how this all comes together. You'll be like, holy wow. Look what he did to the driveway. Look how he did that. It's like I said, I'm good at that. And like I said, I rebuilt this house. This house was a fixer-upper many years ago. I did a lot of fixing-upping in this house. A ton. It never stops, actually. It's always something. Always something. Like, I built the pool myself. I built the pool by myself, leveling it out, the ground, putting pipes underground, putting the electric around the house to the garage with all the code required, the requirements needed. It was inspected. They were like, oh, you did this by yourself? Because I went by code, I did my research, I did everything I needed. What's up, Genghis? I did everything I was supposed to do, and I did it by myself. Nobody helped me. Nobody helped me. Can you imagine building a pool by yourself? A permanent above ground pool, piping, electric, everything by yourself. Leveling the ground. It's not easy. At all. But I'm always there to help people that need help. If they need it. I'm going to check the weather because we might have some bad weather here today. And I got to check Hawaii and I got to check other areas. But like this. I built that deck by myself. By myself, I built that deck. From scratch. Nobody helped me. Not a soul. I did that by myself. And it came out phenomenal. Level. Now you could see my property slopes down. See how it goes down toward the right? Well, when you build a deck, it's got to be level, right? So that means you're going to be digging down. Exactly. And the thing is, I actually drew up a plan when I was making this. Exactly. Genghis. I actually knew how much I needed to buy of that. It's all based on math, measurements. If you know your measurements and you know the size of certain things, what the hell is that by the camera? What was that? Something was like near the camera on the left side corner. Maybe a bug? Maybe a bee. But anyway, just by using math, measurements, I knew exactly the stuff I needed to purchase, to buy, you know, just by doing the math. What is that? What is that on the left side of the camera? Is it a bug? I'm seeing something. So again, it's all about area, like how many tiles, square, feet. You multiply length, width, then you get a square, and then you figure out how much you need. It's not hard. Everything's measurements. Everything is measurements. And it's not hard once you know what you're dealing with for, like, what you need, supplies. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna change cameras. I gotta charge them. Like the front door. Well, let's look at this. I gotta get the houses ready for the cats. You can see the 2 cat houses are getting ready for winter. For them. The heated houses. But like, when I moved here, all this stone, I did. You see all this? I did all this. All this stone, I put it in. The grass in front of the house, I put that in. That was gravel. All this I did. This right here, I did. The pattern, I drew the pattern. I just drew it. I put the mortar, and I started drawing lines, and made my own cobblestone pattern on the wall. I just took how I did it. I took a broken handle of a paintbrush. Oh, that's Mom. I don't know why. But anyway, I took a broken paintbrush handle after I put the mortar. Now that's not done. That's done in sections. That's not done all at one shot. I do it in sections, maybe 4 feet. And then I just made these patterns, drew them on the wall. And then, of course, when I press into the mortar, it's going to create that bubble effect. I took a paintbrush, the other side, and I swept all that away and made it smooth. That's all done by a paintbrush, smoothing it out, making it look like that. And then, gray, concrete die. I have to close that door. That back door is open for some reason. I don't know why. I have the air conditioner on. Hold. Oh no, she's there. The mom is there. Can you close that back door, please? I have the air on.
I'm just looking outside for a second.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so that's great tint, concrete dye. So is the lines. Do you know what it's like to paint those lines with a small paintbrush? All those lines white? That's a lot of work in itself. That's not easy. So how would I do that? What would be the best approach to do that? You do the lines first. And then once you do the lines, you do the gray and you go right.
Alexa, turn the lights on
Oh,
in the room.
Jesus Christ. Just now,
Alexa, turn the lights
I
on
don't know
in
what's
the
going on
room.
in my room now with her. Alexa, turn on living room light.
Okay.
What do you need the light on for?
What do you mean what I need?
Mom, please God. I'm live right now. Please God.
Mom, please get yourself.
What do you want the light on for? The light bothers me.
Something here.
Okay, but the light bothers me.
I don't know, dude.
The light is in my face.
Oh, so put some glasses on
Can you believe this?
for the sun.
It's a lot of hand painting, yes, Genghis. It's a lot of tedious.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows is right.
You're right.
Anyway,
Nobody knows.
it's a lot of tedious work. I gotta shut that light. It's annoying me badly. It's so bright. Alexa, shut living room light.
Okay.
And I gotta close that door. She never closes the door. She never closes that door ever.
But if I do it, if I don't do it, I mean,
The air conditioner is on.
nothing wrong with that.
I know. No, there is something wrong. I got the air on. Close the door. All right, yeah. I'm not slamming the door. I'm closing the door. I'm not slamming the door. Do you know when people are looking to start like some kind of a confrontation, an argument? Little things. I can see what's going on right now. I don't know what's going on, but little snippy stuff. I'm not taking that bait. No way. I'm not taking that bait. I actually bought new glasses. I can't find choppers. I still have some, but I bought glasses online. I haven't even looked at them yet. But again, getting back to this. So that was a lot of work to redo that mortar on that garage. Remember, it goes all the way around. That's a lot of work. A lot of work to resurface the garage that way. And you can see the solar panels. But, hold on. Let's go to the back camera. I've got to charge these. I'm getting the warning that they need to be charged. Now, the backyard. There's a lot of work you're looking at right here. A lot of work. Hold on. Every brick was done by brush with brick stain, not paint, brick dye. Yes, they sell brick dye. So every one of these bricks were done with brick dye to make the bricks look. Now you can pressure wash them. Good luck. You could sandblast them to get them, take that level off. That's a lot of work. I just said, you know what? I'm gonna buy brick dye and I'm gonna do each brick, because half the house is brick, one by one. It took me over a month to do it, brick by brick, but it came out beautiful. Beautiful. I put new gutters. I put new wood here. Replaced all this wood because it was rotting. Obviously, I painted all of this during the spring. I did the deck. I built this permanent gazebo during the spring. I built that pool. Everything you see here is pretty much me building and fixing and doing. Everything is me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Exactly. Everything I see, that's outside. Can you imagine inside? So, and the thing is, I know there's going to be a point when I get older, it's going to be hard for me to do all this work. Like that table. I built that table with Mom. This table is old. I had to replace the legs with 4x4s because they were starting to rot. So these are pressure treated 4x4 studs. I built this table. And it's a great table. It's super heavy because it's all pressure treated wood. That thing weighs ridiculous amount of weight. To try to move it around, oh my gosh, it's really heavy. The tiki, this tiki's ancient. I rebuilt it. I put a new counter here. I reinforced this up here. This I can rip out and buy new bamboo shoots and put it on top because I replaced all the plywood underneath here. I rebuilt it. Otherwise, this thing would have broke years ago. So I even rebuilt this. And here, you could see it. You could see how I put this board down. Right there. I cut it. See what I'm saying? So there's always work. Always work to be done. And that's just an example. Now I bought a, it's inside. I bought a squeegee. A long squeegee. So I can get up on the ladder in the winter and pull the snow off. And not let the weight of that sit on here. I'm a little concerned about that for the winter. The weight of snow. There's nothing I can do to try to protect this. There's just nothing. I'm going to have to just keep an eye on this throughout the winter with snow. Especially heavy, wet snow. That would not be a good thing for this. So I'm going to have to be really mindful when we have snow. Even if I have to be up at 2 o'clock in the morning to take the snow off. Which we don't get much snow here anyway no more. But I say that. And watch, this year I'll get pounded. Yeah, the lights are electric. This is not solar now. This is electric. The line is running up to here, so right here. See the line? This is the line and it comes down and I plug it in back here. You could see it right here. You see the line a little bit? I have it coming from here. You can't really see it. And I plug it in. Here it is, right here. See it down here? Oh no, my camera's in the way. You could maybe see it again. See it right here, hanging? See that line? That's the line that I plug in the lights. And it is beautiful. It is well lit. It is gorgeous lit up at night. It's bright. Because it's electric. It's not solar. It's electric. So it's really bright. There are 500 lights under there at least. String lights. You can't see it. I should show it at night. And then you'd see it a lot better. But again, these are examples. There's always work to be done. Always. It never stops. I mowed my lawn 2 days ago. Mowed my neighbor's lawn. But getting back to this. This was gravel. All this was gravel. You don't know what I went to rake all that gravel out as much as I could. Get yards of dirt. Throw it down above it. Like a lot of dirt. Not actually dirt. Stuff that I can throw seed in there. And oh my God, what I went through to make that lawn. Throwing the seed. Then you have to sprinkle you can't cover it too much. You got to sprinkle the dirt over the seed. Then I put hay, straw on it. I had to keep watering it. And I made a lawn in front of my house. I did that. There was no lawn there. There was no grass there. That was disgusting when I first moved in. It was gravel, rock, dirt, like nasty. Matter of fact, the whole entry of this house was like that. I did all that front. This house did not look like that. The person that owns a lot of properties up here, he owns the property on the other side. He says, I cannot believe what you did to that house. He was amazed, all the work I've done here. He was amazed. I actually The house has increased in value by 2.5 times than what we paid for it. Can you imagine that? It's worth 2.5 times. Double plus with all the work I've done. This was a major fixer-upper. It's worth more than double than what we paid for it now. 20 years later. All the work. I don't know if I can show satellite images of what it used to look like. It was atrocious. I mean, bad. But I knew I could do it. I knew I could do it. I had the confidence. Mom was like, really? You think you could do this? I said, I can do it. And I did it. Now I'm going to see if... I got to move this game a second. I'm going to see... I want to look at the radar first. Let's look at this radar, because the weather might get ugly today. Oh my gosh. Let's look at this. Oh wow, it's closer than I thought. Look at all this rain. Look at the line. You can see the line where it's stretching here. This is a line right here, stretching all the way down to Texas. Look at this. Look at this. That's wild. That's the line. But I have some severe storms to my west right now. But it looks like it's moving to the northeast. This could be imminent for me. I would think it's moving more to the northeast. This could miss me. I am right there. I'm right here. So I hope that shit's not heading east. I don't think it is. I see it's heading northeast. I was right. It's heading upward. It's going to miss me. That's going to miss. It's going to go to my north. See? That is nasty. I'm so glad that's not going to hit me. But there's still a secondary line behind here that I got to worry about later. But that is going to miss me today. Right now. That's going to go near Kingston where I go bike riding. Right? Oof. That's going to be nasty up there. So yeah, there's threats of storms. Matter of fact, let's go to my weather. Let's see what it says. Tropical rainstorm may reach Caribbean as hurricane next week. I've been talking about that one. Now they're starting to talk about it. Couple of showers and thunderstorms, heaviest late. Some can bring flash flooding, damaging wind, and even a tornado. Oh my gosh. You see? Even a tornado. It says it. Right here. Increasing clouds and humid. It is very humid out. Couple of showers and thunderstorms, heaviest late. Storms can bring flash flooding, damaging winds, even or tornado. So I gotta watch my weather today. That's not good. Matter of fact, we need to check Radar Omega. And we need to get my camera off. Let's see what kind of alerts are going on right now. I don't think much right now. It's early. There's none. But Texas has flash flood right there. Let's zoom out a little bit from that. But let's see the severe weather box, if any. There has to be. By me. There it is. Oh shit, I'm in it. This is a higher risk today, right here. Right where we are. It's 15? Yeah. Then the other one goes all the way up to Maine and stretches all the way down to Georgia and up the East Coast, all this area. And that's the front. Right in here is a severe watch. But the higher risk is where I am. Right in here. So Philly, New York City, points north. It looks to the west of Boston, But you can see where the higher risk is today, right here. And that's right where I am. So I definitely gotta watch my weather today. What is this? All right, one more thing to check. We need to see what's going on with Hawaii, and we need to check the Atlantic. Let's see how the models have changed. Possible hurricanes, development. Let's see what's going on. Let's check Hawaii first. Come on. There's the storm right there. This is the Euro. There's Hawaiian Islands. Let's zoom out a little bit. Let's put this in motion. Let's go to Tuesday. It looks like it might go to the north. Yep. It's gonna miss the islands. Because this is close now. This is a few days out. Oh, look at that. They're gonna get lucky. Thank God for them. The hurricane's moving to the north. Let's see what the American is showing. The American is completely agreeing with the Euro now. I always say that. The American always catches up to the Euro. That's why I don't trust the American. The American always catches up to the Euro in a model, not the other way around. It's not like the Euro agrees with the American. The American comes around and agrees with the Euro 85% of the time. So the Euro, they're both showing the storm going to the north of the islands Tuesday. But you still got to watch it. Now let's watch this area. We have to pay attention to here. That's the American. Let me go back to Euro. Nice and quiet. I don't see anything. Now here's the system. There's a low here, but there's a low here. We need to watch that one. Yeah, we need to watch that one. It's going high. It's gonna move up. There's another low pressure develop in the Gulf here. There's areas to be watching here. Okay, that one's sinking. There is definitely a low pressure in there, but not doing anything. So this, look at the storms developing here. So this doesn't look bad. Now they're saying tropical moisture, but I bet you that's the American. I don't understand why they go by the American. Wow, look at that up there. The American has a whole different ball game going on here. This is what they're talking about. This is not looking good. There's a low that develops here, but it's right near land. It doesn't have time to form into a hurricane unless it goes out and then comes back in. But the low pressure's here. This has to be watched. But that's weeks out. The model doesn't even know what to do with it. But the Euro will not show that. Nothing. Look, the Euro shows nothing. I want to see that low pressure that they're talking about. Okay, there's a disturbance up there. I'm not seeing much at all. At all. I am not seeing it. Let me see about the American again. I honestly don't see anything of concern. What is that? Okay, now that needs to be watched. Where's that coming from? That might be what they're talking about. We're gonna have to keep an eye on the Gulf. Definitely gonna have to keep an eye on the Gulf. I'm not so sure about this. That's the American, though. We're gonna have to keep an eye. There is a low pressure. Now the Euro is showing it too, but more to the south. It's down here. We have to pay attention to what's going on here in the Gulf. But I'm not seeing anything of concern right now. But I'll keep an eye on this. Absolutely. Now, what were they saying? I want to see is how they exaggerate sometimes. What were they saying about a tropical rainstorm? What is this? May reach Caribbean as a hurricane next week. May. A bunch of trend to hurricane impact the northeast Caribbean by midweek, with other areas being monitored. And the Gulf. See, I just said that. Gotta watch the Gulf. I just finished saying that. I wonder what model they're using. Through Friday. See, that's next weekend. Gotta watch this. It's a hurricane here. And they, look at this. They have this whole area to watch. Because they don't know what it's going to do yet. It's too early. That's what I've been talking about. Yep. It's all about the track. That is the key. Where they set up, I always say if it's high, it curves out. If it's lower, that's the ones you got to watch out. So this is something to keep an eye on as we move in. And the water temperatures are warm. Obviously. So we got to keep an eye on this. No doubt. Definitely got to keep an eye on it. Because I'm seeing it on the models. But the models look like they're inconclusive right now. They're jumping all over the place, so I'm not trusting them right now. But I see it. Something about us. What's going on in here now? Bot sea level. Oh, okay. I see what you're writing. Genghis. Plant. I see what. Yeah, that's possible. So again, today here, the potential is for a possible tornado hit today. You saw it on the screen. It might get nasty here later on this afternoon. And I got to do a live show tonight with with Chris and John. And actually do something else later on, but I got time. But it could get dicey here. Now, the great thing about that asphalt that I put down, you can immediately drive over it. There's no problem with that. It sets immediately. So it can rain. It's not going to change anything. It doesn't matter. It's done. It's good. Awesome. So, but we might get some nasty weather here later. Hold on, I think Tycho came in the room.
No, I want you to take that out of Tycho.
I will, later. I will.
It's under the bed.
I know, let him be. When he comes out later, I'll take it out of him. I got that later. Just close the door for me, thanks. Tycho got those little sticky balls on his leg. So I got to get them off of him. Probably I have to cut them off. he just runs wild and he goes into like looking for the cats or whatever. And I try to keep him away, but he gets those things on him. Then I gotta cut them off, and he'll bite me. If I try to pull him, no. I gotta figure out a way to have him distracted. How I do it usually with him is I put him on the harness, like I'm gonna walk him. He's so focused about going outside. That's my opportunity to distract him when he's like that and cut off the pieces. Whatever those little balls are stuck on him. That's the best way. So I can't do it. Mom says he's under the bed. What, I'm gonna go under there now and try to cut them off with the scissor while he's under the bed? He'll bite me. That's not a smart move. It's not gonna happen. Anyway, now I'm gonna game for a little while. The station is fine. I gotta do homework. Chapter 7. It's short, I believe. So I was sent chapter 7 yesterday. Let me see how long it is, because I gotta do my homework for tonight. It's like studying. It's crazy. Uh-oh. Why does that look like that? Okay, it's opening. Let me see. Oh, it's only 13 minutes long.
Into the polls. 4 Air Force personnel witnessed it. Men trained for...
I gotta do my homework. It's only 13 minutes long, so that's not gonna be a long... But I gotta do my homework. I gotta call Chris. He gotta do his homework for tonight. It's like studying. It's crazy. Did you do your homework? I'm gonna mess with him right now. Oh, well, I don't know if it's public. Forget it, what I was gonna say. Let me call her. This is, I don't know if it's public yet. But I knew, we all knew it was gonna happen. Everybody's been quiet about this, what's going on in Rhode Island. But I think we can talk about it now. I'm gonna call her. Andrea Perrin. Good morning.
Hello, my darling. Am I on live on anything?
I am going to mute us now. I'm muted for a reason with Andrea Perrin, so I'll be back, everybody, in 2 minutes. Okay, so I can announce certain things. I can. I'm not getting into too much detail. The farmhouse is now officially up for auction. It has been foreclosed. The bank is now in control of the property. The Conjuring House. I'm not going to get into too many more details, but there's going to be an upcoming auction in a month or so. And that's that. So the farmhouse is up for sale again in Rhode Island. The Conjuring House. That's why I was talking to her. There was stuff that I couldn't have an open mic on, but basically I was allowed to say that much. So anybody interested in purchasing the Conjuring House, you will have that opportunity at an auction. And it's going to happen at the end of October. And that's all I'm going to say on that. So, there we go. It's official. The farmhouse is up for auction. And there's a lot of stuff that was going on behind the scenes with that. A lot. And there still is. A lot. So we'll see what happens. And there is a plan of someone maybe purchasing it and then having the right people after that purchase refurbish, maintain, and do the right thing for that property. So there are players out there already circling. We have to see what happens. Well, I have to see what happens. How this goes forward. But it's going to be interesting. Because there are parties already aligning to make a move on this property. I'll keep it at that. And I hope it does end up going to one individual. It would be the great, perfect scenario if this one individual does it. We'll see how that plays out. Because anybody could walk in and bid it. We'll see. But that's like the latest. And all this noise about a hearing, there is no hearing next week for UAP. It's been scratched, scrubbed. Now maybe they'll try to get it back together, but unlikely. There's other stuff going on behind the scenes. A lot of it is which people just don't want to come forward. There may be hostile witnesses considered where subpoenas are issued. I'll just say that. It might get to a point where subpoenas are going to be issued to certain individuals. Not that it's going to go anywhere, because there's a lot going on. It's the same old bullshit. I don't want to. I'm on TikTok. It's the same old BS, BS, BS. Nothing here. No evidence. No documents. Nothing to provide. I can't stand it. I don't even want to watch it anymore. Until I hear something else. Danny Sheehan is stirring stuff up. There's people out there stirring things up. We'll see how that plays out. Hopefully it will. I don't know. Oh, I gotta call Chris. He's got homework. Next week, the bishop will be live from the Queen Mary. He might be working. I think he's doing something today. Leave him be. I gotta call John Burroughs quick. I am live. Just so you know, I'm live. I just wanted to call you to make sure that you got the link for tonight for 6 my time.
Yeah, I got it.
All right. I got it. I sent it to Chris, the homework 7. So hopefully he watched it. It's short. I'm sure you know that already. So we'll do that at 6 and then we go live at 8. I haven't created that link yet, but I will do it shortly.
All right, sounds good. I'll see you then.
All right, dude. I'll see you at about 6.
Cheers.
Alrighty.
Bye.
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 Okay, that's that. Squared away. Alright, now I'm gonna game for a little while because I want to chill before I got things to do here. And we might have a tornado here today. Crazy. Heavy thunderstorms, damaging winds possible, flooding, and possibility of an isolated tornado here later this afternoon. I've got my 9/11 memorial cap on, as that's approaching too. And again, hello. Oh, my pharmacy. What does my pharmacy want now? Reply. Oh, information about my medication. Verify my. I gotta verify this. Yep, I'll pick it up tomorrow. Very good, very good. What? Okay, that's nothing important. All right, let me make this. And hello to all those on TikTok. It looks kind of quiet right now. Projector. All right, full screen. We're good. All right. Come on, come on. Audio. Oh, I moved all the files. I forgot I moved them this morning. Review my upcoming delivery. What upcoming delivery? Amazon. Okay, yeah. Coffee. Ha ha ha. This is so funny. It didn't go up much. This particular one, the Community Coffee Mardi Gras King Cake. The last price was $7.02. New price is $7.23. That's not a big jump. The coffee in the store that I buy jumped up $7 since the beginning of the year. It's almost doubled in price. So I was like, what? I bought it yesterday. It's crazy. Crazy. Where is this file?
Gathering together, place of community, a world of multi-platforms, a sense of unity, friendships established, old and
spread far and wide. Consoles and devices, multiplayers thrive. Content creators, imagination runs wild. Artificial intelligence, information compiled. Having fun with each other, laughing every day. Speaking of Cali, Nick, or that pain of Molai. Extended family, we come together. New friends and old cyber crew forever. We gather all together. Place of community. World of multi-platforms. A sense of unity. Friendships established. Old and new faces. Enjoying festivities. Realm of cyberspaces.
Next. Where's the other version?
Gathering together.
Come on, come on.
Gathering together at high speeds.
Come on.
People and places. Many thoughts are keyed. Social visitations. Information at hand. Messaging each other. Malware is scanned. Voices through words. Memes flow at will.
Oh. Wow.
In commonality.
PPP is necessary now.
Algorithms deployed. State of
Wow. What am I doing?
what is right or wrong. Down the rabbit hole. We gather all together. Place of community. World of multi-platforms. A sense of unity. Friendship established. Old and new faces. Enjoying festivities. Realm of cyberspaces.
Now.
Servers of recreation. Gamers spread far and wide. Consoles and devices. Multiplayers thrive. Content creators. Imagination runs wild. Artificial intelligence. Information compiled. Having fun with each other. Laughing every day. Speaking of Cali, Nick. Oh, that pain of Molai. Extended family. We come together. New friends and old. Cyber crew forever. We gather all together. Place of community. World of multi
my gosh. Baba. Boba. Baba.
Gathering together.
No, not that one. Where is it? The other Latino one I like. I don't know. I'm not sure. No, that's the one we just heard, so it can't be one. What about two? Yes.
Gathered up together at high speeds. People and places, many thoughts are keyed. Social visitations, information at hand. Messaging each other, malware is scanned. Voices through words, memes flow at will. Seeking commonality, opposition is grilled. Algorithms deployed, state of control. What is right or wrong down the rabbit hole? We gather all together, place of community, world of multi-platform, a sense of unity, friendships established, old and new faces, enjoying festivities, realm of cyberspaces. Servers of recreation, gamers spread far and wide. Consoles and devices, multiplayers thrive. Content creators, imagination runs wild. Artificial intelligence, information compiled. Having fun with each other, laughing every day. Speaking of Cali Nick or that pain extended family, we come together. New friends and old, cyber crew forever. We gather all together. Place of community, world of multi-platform, a sense of unity, friendships established, old and new faces, enjoying festivities, realm of cyberspaces.
Not a good place to pause. I love that. Alright, let me start from the top with my songs. There's so many. I don't know which one is what.
top secret clearance, obstructing the truth. How long have they been here? Where do they come from? Is this just conspiracy? Do they think we are dumb? Do we have control over the skies and in the sea? Inside a home, what do you want from me? Alien in appearance, or under a false skies? A message for humanity, or an ominous surprise? The truth is out there, will we ever be told? Government denial, disinformation, behold. Evidence classified, no need for exposure. Special access programs block the path to disclosure. Whistleblowers seek protection under fire and scrutiny. Threats and intimidation, doubts of credibility, sown by those denying the truth. Disinformation campaign, false flag propaganda. Attention starts to wane. What will it take for disclosure to occur? A landing at the White House, undeniable truth creates a stir. Declassified documents finally released. The proof is now out there, but will humanity believe? The truth is out there, will we ever be told? Government denial, disinformation, behold. Evidence classified, no need for exposure. Special access programs block the path to disclosure. A world of confusion. Is it fact or fiction? Conspiracies become the norm, feeding one's addiction, destroying credibility, erasing the stats, replaced by agendas, science under attack. Moving in reverse. much more lie beyond, so much more to find. Are we alone in the universe? Discoveries lie above. Meteors streak across the sky. Where do they come from? Interstellar. Moon seems so bright, so much to observe. The night flight. Fireball marks re-entry, lighting up the sky. Northern lights, colorful hue, dancing aurora borealis. Webb and Hubble keep an eye, searching for more answers. Images caught in time, rovers and lunar landers. Starship launch sets the path, SpaceX creates the stage. Artemis sets its course for moon exploration, reaches a new age. Astronauts set foot again, future of humanity. Off-world, the ultimate goal. Exploration sets our destiny. Constant lights, stars or satellites, meteors or debris, levels of distant height. Drones and aircraft. Moon seems so bright, so much to observe. The night flight. Decades of denial, a mission of proof. Top secret. Overhead the stars twinkle,
energy back, turned as daggers fly, repelling the negative vibration, misery and sadism set aside. Do they look in the mirror? Are they pleased with themselves? No empathy for those who seek hate. Empty vessels, sadistic pleasure, deep inside the anger dwells. Importance of compassion, power of love, respecting one another, taking the higher road above. Confidence in oneself being, defining the rules and limits, whether or not agreeing, power, mind, body, and spirit. Crossing the imaginary line, no respect for another. Stones thrown from a glass house, follies hit to each other. Judgment without consequence, are you the beholder? Negativity will not be emboldened. Shielded by my armor of boundaries. Shielded by my armor of boundaries.
Wow, now we got cars in the way.
As twilight approaches with colorful hues, daydreams turn to night. Twinkling appears slowly above the hints of the heavenly light. With each passing moment, wonders are born, like years traveled, determining that date. A look through a time machine, how long before we know their fate? The wonders and dreams race against time, the brilliance of light and shooting stars. What lies above and beyond our earth? Imagining our travels and visits to Mars. How far can we reach our outstretched hands? There is no limit, our goals set high. Watching the meteor streak above under the night lit sky. Could there be life out there, feeding in the Goldilocks zone? What would an exoplanet be like? Is it similar to our own? Mysteries of the universe, galaxies swirl, what is that black hole? The power and beauty of our sun, northern lights are born in the northern pole. Viewing through a telescope, revealing the secrets the naked eye can't see. What is that beautiful planet?
Come on.
Which planet is that? What could that be? Pulling all the charts like a captain at sea, heart pounding within my chest. A new frontier to be explored, humanity's destiny to begin its quest. Rockets launched upward with a fiery roar, risks and danger lie in its course, overcoming all challenges, atmosphere pierced with all its force. Is that a SpaceX rocket or satellite? Feelings of excitement and joy, lying back and gazing at this beautiful sight, the night lit sky for all to enjoy.
What a long race.
Could there be life out there, feeding
They gather in the fields, the fall's harvest to complete. Light dims in the heavenly heart. Bonfires glow bright with symbolic heat. Samhain begins for all to celebrate. The physical and other world to interact. Blessings for the new harvest, fires to seal their yearly pact. Pumpkins smiling through our house, letting their way in the dark. Spiders bounce on the glittering web. Dogs can be heard as they begin to bark. Shadows in the distance, the source yet clear. The moon shines brightly, howls in the night, I tremble with fear. Candy awaits in the jack-o'-lanterns. Children all dressed in their Halloween guise. Traditional parties blaring Monster Mash. Everyone dressed in their best disguise. Ghouls and zombies walking through the streets. Superheroes but not skipping a beat. All dressed in their costumes, ringing or knocking. It's time for trick or treat. Old house sits at the end of the road. Creaks can be heard from the rusty gate. The door opens as bats depart. The place seems haunted. Should we investigate? We enter
Oh my God.
through backlit
Oh my
phones
God.
as we approach the stairs. A voice screams loudly.
Danger,
Get
danger.
out and
Oh, we're in
beware.
trouble now.
Candles hold on, it's eerily quiet. Music
Oh
plays from
boy,
the TV.
I'm not gonna make it.
It's time to make popcorn, but what could that be? The movie just started. It's just the Michael Myers theme. Time to relax, enjoy the night. My favorite movie, Halloween. Candy awaits in the jack-o'-lanterns. Children all dressed in their Halloween guise. Traditional
And what's up, Susie?
blaring
Oh
Monster
my God, I looked at chat.
Everyone dressed
I can't look at what's up, Chris? Everybody on TikTok.
Ghouls and zombies walking through the streets. Superheroes but not skipping a beat. All dressed in their
I can't even look that way.
ringing or knocking. It's time for trick or treat.
I can look at TikTok because you're right there, but they're over there. I can't look that way. I'm gonna mess this race up. I can't believe it.
Candy awaits in the jack-o'-lanterns. Children all dressed in their Halloween guise. Traditional parties blaring Monster Mash. Everyone dressed in their best disguise. Ghouls and zombies walking through the streets. Superheroes but not skipping a beat. All dressed in their costumes, ringing or knocking. It's time for trick or treat.
All these turns now.
Waiting all my life for that special person. Magic fills the air now. I am certain this is the time for celebration. My dreams come true. Will you be mine? Fire ignited within the first time we met. My heart relit with love. My body began to sweat. Nerves tingle down my spine when you touch me. I hold you tightly, unchained love. You set me free. Forever together, this is our destiny. destiny. Never letting go, this feels so heavenly. All my life been waiting for you, my love. Soulmates forever, you are my true love. Yeah. Oh, oh. Every day I cherish you as if my final day. Always by my side, words cannot say how much I love you. You make me smile. Once empty, now whole. Let's walk down that aisle. Pledging love forever. Promise to be faithful. You at my side, your loyalty never doubtful. Love is our force that nothing can destroy.
Oh my God.
You and I forever, our lives full of joy. Forever together, this is our destiny. Never letting go, this feels so heavenly. All my life been waiting for you, my love. Soulmates forever, you are my true love. Yeah. Oh, oh, yeah.
I gotta say, and what's up, Susie? I gotta say, that's one of the songs that I love that I wrote one of the most because of the words, how it fits. That is such a cool song to dedicate to someone. For real. That's like one of my favorites that I've written. And I've written quite a few now. But that's definitely up there. The lyrics. Oh, I write them all. Well, I don't write the music. The AI does that. I write the lyrics. All this is mine. Completely. Yes, I wrote the lyrics. And then there's a... No. I just make it for me. It's believe it or not, Susie. Look, because I was doing it in the car. My songs are on my phone.
Messaging each other.
And it sounded good in the car. It's all on my phone. I put them on my phone and I chill or ride my bicycle with them. Oh, there's a heavy playlist. Did you write the ones on your TikTok? Yes, all of them. Anything I post is all my lyrics. Everything. I wouldn't post stuff that's not written by me. Like again, I'm writing the lyrics. You don't even know what it's like now, because I'm really starting to play with the actual audio files and taking parts out, putting them in other places. Like I'm actually constructing songs, like literally. Now I'm getting even more in depth with the writing. Oh yeah, dude, I just got a hello to Alice and Genghis and Marco and anybody who may be here. Still, I got caught up in the game. But I just got a major alert, weather alert. I gotta see what's going on. This ain't good. Come on, refresh email. There you go. Oh my God, it just doesn't stop. What is this? Severe thunderstorm watch until 8 p.m. tonight for my area. And that's it. That's all they put out. It includes 10 counties in New York. All of the city, the island, here, the county below me on the other side, the county below me, the two of them. It's interesting that Dutchess County is not on that list. Jersey has 5 counties. Connecticut has 3. So this severe thunderstorm watch is in a big area up here. Oh my God. What is this now? Oh, Mark is on. I gotta do that later. I'm not doing it now. So, yes, my, I don't know, Mike, if the weather's gonna affect you so much to the north. But it's possible. But it looks like the severe threat is more to the south and west of you. But it's right below you in Connecticut. Because, you know, I know where you are. We've literally hung out together in person. So, you know what I'm saying? I know where you are. Remember, dude, next time we go to the UFO Monument Park, don't forget me with the cannolis. Gotta have the cannolis. Alright, back to the music, and I don't know if this... Alright, let's get back to the game for a minute. Oh.
Thunder roars in the distance. Lights appear in the sky. Streaks zigzag above. Top guns blazing as they fly. Battle stations for the fleet. Defense countermeasures in place. Emotions whirl within with apprehension. Soon to engage face to face. Propaganda fills the air. False sense of security. Bluster turned to fluster. Tyranny's path to obscurity. Misleading their people. The truth hidden behind the veil. Society begins its uprising. Freedom will prevail. The power of the forces align with fearless allies. Mission to be one. Confidence as they rise. Defeat not an option. The enemy will lie in defeat. The drums of war begin. Thunderous with every beat.
Oh my God. Oops.
A match ignites the tinder box. Countries gripped in fear. Will this
This
become
doesn't mean
the next
anything right
world
now.
war?
I just gotta get to the next destination.
Allies against the evil axis. Struggle between good and evil. Viewed through different lenses. In the eyes of the beholder. Once shielded by their sword, proxies begin to fall. Outer defenses penetrated as the forces approach the wall. A last stand drawn in the sand, a message of forewarning. Lay down your arms, this is our final warning. The power of the forces align with fearless allies. Mission to be one. Confidence as they rise. Defeat not an option. The enemy will lie in defeat. The drums of war begin. Thunderous with every beat.
Uh-oh, it's planes. Oh my God.
mighty shield behind a great wall. Countermeasures in place to prevent a downfall. Protected space around me, guarding against the enemies. Deception is the game played by frenemies. Honoring feelings and energy, knowing whether to share. Trust with naivety could lead to despair. Communication breakdown, misinformation misguided. Birth of unfounded truths, scale way so one-sided. Crossing the imaginary line, no respect for another. Stones throw from a glass house, volleys hit to each other. Judgment without consequence, are you the beholder? Negativity will not be emboldened, shielded by my armor of boundaries. Aura filled with positive energy, back turned as daggers fly, repelling the negative vibration. Misery and sadism set aside. Do they look in the mirror? Are they pleased with themselves? No empathy for those who seek hate. Empty vessel of sadistic pleasure. Deep inside the anger dwells. The importance of compassion, power of love, respecting one another, taking the higher road above. Confidence in oneself, being defining the rules and limits, whether or not agreeing. Power of mind, body, and spirit.
What? There's a tornado warning me, man. What?
Crossing the imaginary line, no respect for another. Stones throw from a glass house, volleys hit to each other. Judgments without consequence, are you the beholder? Negativity will not be emboldened, shielded by my armor of boundaries.
Boundaries. We're gonna have to check this weather. I'm gonna forget about the game right now. It looks like the weather's getting serious outside, or potentially.
Alexa, turn the light on in the living room.
Okay, nothing important.
Okay.
I'll just wait until she's done whatever she's doing with the light.
Well, I'm doing something wrong in my house.
Mom, the light is bothering me. I'm just letting you do whatever.
okay,
Listen,
okay.
just do what you gotta do and just so I can shut the light. That's all.
You just
All
told
that other
me, you
comments.
just told me fuck you.
I did not say that.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not say that. Oh, no, I did not. Alexa, shut off light. It's like she's purposely trying to bait me to start an argument today, and I don't know what the hell's going on.
The fifth light, fourth
Alexa,
light, and
shut
sixth light.
living room light.
Okay.
I'm not falling into a trap. Alexa, shut light.
Okay.
All right, let's see this weather. Oh, there is a nasty line to the west. I'm gonna make this larger to look at it. Oh, this shit is imminent. Oh, dude, there's a bad line that goes all the way to Albany. Oh, the line missed me. The worst of the cells just missed me to my south. Oh, shit. It's raining. It's raining right now. The worst of the cell actually is missing me. To my south. I got lucky. This is gone. It's gonna brighten up. It missed me. At least this line. But that's this line. There's more to come. Wow, they're getting... It's nasty in Poughkeepsie right now. Way upstate. Kingston's getting walloped. But not here. Look at these storms. That's way up north. That's getting close to Albany, to the north, right there. Look at this line, upstate. That's not even where the alerts are for the severe weather watch. That's till 8 o'clock, so it's early. It's not even 2. A lot can go on from now to 8. Because there's another line really developing behind this. So this is an all day, afternoon, evening affair. This is just getting me crazy today. Anyway, so you can see the storms in Jersey here, coming into New York here, but it's already moved to my south. They're not even near me. This is another line that's trying to develop back here. Let me get up a second. I gotta close. Oh no, she closed it. Anyway. This is what's going on right now. But definitely some nasty weather. Just got missed. It went to the... It's crazy. I'm surrounded by it, but it's not here. It's already past me. That's awesome. I mean, it's raining. But we didn't get these severe storms yet. Not here. But it's all around me. It just missed me to the south. Stop. What time is it? That's 2. What's 1:40? That may not be accurate. That could be a future model. Okay, this is 1:30. That's good. There's a nasty cell here, another one here. To my south, to my east, to my north. This is where it's really nasty. And it's heading northeast. It's moving upward. Oh, that's showing. Yep, there we go. It's actually moving east-northeast. Now, another model. I can't show this on... I forgot it. TikTok. Gotta be careful on TikTok. Sharing screens. So yeah, there's some nasty weather coming this way. Around me now. You might get it. Mike, you might get it in the Berkshires. That heavier is going your way. Kind of. That, you gotta watch your weather, Mike. I'm serious. Keep an eye on your weather today. All of us that live up here with these severe... I actually want to see the future model on actweather.com. They have a decent model. Radar model. It's decent. I'm gonna put it into play here. The weather.com radar future model does not have any severe storms. Oh, it actually has severe storms bubbling up here soon, but not much. I don't see this. I don't see this happening. Not for me. Mike, you need to watch your weather. this could get pretty nasty for you. It looks like most of it's going to my east and north and south, but not here. It's booming there right now with heavy rain. I figured that as I'm looking at it. I'm gonna check radar Omega. I want to see what it looks like by you. We're in that severe threat area. Somebody's got a... There's a storm chaser up there? No. Oh, yeah. There's somebody out there. Alright, hold on. Let me look at Albany's radar. Oh, there's a tornado warning in upstate. I knew it with those nasty storms. I knew it. Oh, we got tornado warnings to my north. Not by far, but it's not coming this way, but that's like where I go bike riding. That's how close it is. They got 2 tornado warnings. This is old. That's expiring. This one's newer. So it has to be right here. Holy shit. New York. Duchess. Oh, look at this. Berkshire. This is yours. New. This is you, Mike. Great Barrington. Oh, dude, you need to watch your weather. Seriously, dude. It's heading in your area. I said it, too. Didn't I just say it? It looks like that the heavier stuff is going towards you. Well, look at that. I was right on the money. Holy. Let's look at the rotation. Let's put this in a loop. Let's see if we see the rotation. Wow, there. Oh yeah, there was definitely rotation there. Right in there, that one. There's one right here. Right there, that one. Remember, we get EF zeros. But still, right there. That, look at this cell as it's coming in. This rotation, right there. Boom. 30 frames. Let's do 100 frames. I don't know if it's going to accept it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's heading toward Great Barrington. This nastiness is heading toward Great Barrington. Holy shite. You didn't... It's south of you? Now, I don't see anything. I can do the resolutions. Alright, it's just see right here. This is what I'm worried about right there. Okay, high res reflectability. Let's go to base. Yep, right in here. Oh yeah. See it updated. It's right in here. This is heading. It's hard to tell. Let me put this in a loop. Where the hell is it? Here it comes. Yeah, oh, there you saw the purple with the rotation. Let me see if I can pause it. There was purple in there with the rotation of the tornado in there earlier. I don't see it. Wait. Damn. Freak. Tornado radar indicated. Yeah, see, it's not going to let me pause it. Oh, shit. Look at that. Holy. Look at that. the high res velocity. Look at the wind in there. Holy, looks like it's gonna go south of Mount Washington. It looks like it's heading. It's hard. Let me put this in motion. We don't want 100 frames. Let me change that. Let's go to 30. It's too much. Look at that. Look how this is coming down. And then, why did it go? Oh, it's at 30. And then this one's coming up. Look at that. That is wicked. Kopek. Where, I don't know. Oh, it's right there. Kopek is right there. It's heading, it just went south of Kopek. Or whatever. Looks like it's heading towards Sheffield, where the park is. But I don't see the rotation. See, I see it back here more. I can't pause it though. I saw it more back here. But this has to be watched. No doubt about it. That's got to be watched. That is definite. See, I'm down here. I'm already clear. Look at this. There's nothing going on by me. I'm already clear. It just missed me. Let me just look at the other radars. See what else is going on. See, there's some storms down here. Going into Jersey. Let's go back to the Albany radar. Yeah, that's nasty looking. I think New England, I don't know if it's going to be here. I think they kind of blew it. I don't think the storms are going to be so bad here, back here. I think they're going to be here. Which is in the cone. But as far as issuing a severe thunderstorm watch for here, I'm not necessarily feeling that till 8 o'clock. I don't think this is going to be a big deal for us, where I am. Now this line is definitely going to probably develop. It's very humid out. Very. But Mike, you need to watch your weather, dude. Barrington has definitely a lot of cloud to ground. Lightning. Oh yeah, look at Great Barrington. That shit is heading right toward Great Barrington. It's not even a joke. This was literally 1 minute ago. But I don't really see anything in there right now, which is a good thing. It's just an intense storm. I don't necessarily think this is an issue right now. It's just you gotta watch, because there was a radar indicated tornado earlier, but that doesn't mean. But this thing looks ugly. This one's gonna expire. It's this box. It's this storm. Right here. And it's heading. It looks like it's heading toward Great Barrington. This is an old loop. It should update on its own. Alright, it's back to this. There it is, the velocity. Let's go back to that. Oh, see, it just updated. It looks like it's going just to the south of Great Barrington. Like right where these lines are indicating. That's where it looks going to end up here, and then this way. So it's taking the higher trajectory here. That way. These storms go all the way up. That is nastiness. Let me see if there's any other crazy alerts. This is the one you're dealing with right now. This one's expiring. But this is it, right here. Right where you are. Well, not where you are, but in your area. This is where it is right now. Too bad there's no cameras here for me to access. Storm Chaser's on the way. He's heading that way. He is definitely heading that way. He's heading west. He's going up 90. He's going across. He's definitely heading toward it. I pay for this, so. Look. He's heading toward it.
The computer's fixing.
Oh, is it?
I don't know. See what's going on.
I know you've driven on this, Mike. I know I have. Heading west toward Buffalo. Because pretty much if you're in Boston, you're taking this to go across the state. I take this to go to, from 87, I take this 90 west to go to Buffalo or something like that. That's a east to west highway. But he's heading toward it. He's going toward it. He's on his way to this cell. He's going for it. He's definitely heading west. Definite. It's just not updating on here. But that's where he's headed. He's trying to head to this. But we should definitely see some activity. Lightning and all that, all the stuff. Oh, I know where you are, Mike. So let's see. Let's keep an eye. He's got quite a distance, though, with the storms right in front of him. Maybe a little bit to the left, to the south. So look, we're facing west, generally. It's crazy how many times when I had to go up north and then west to take 90. Mike, I'm sure you've driven on this, right? 90? Oh, you're sheltered in place right now? I'm sure you've made that ride on here. See, it's not updating. He's still in the same spot. He's got to be drawing closer. Wow. Yeah, see, now he moved. If I were him, I would maybe get off and do local. That's the one thing bad about these is there's no real places to. If I were him, I definitely think about getting off the highway at some point. But you know, this area is it's remote. It's not like it's a lot of roads and it's mountain. You know what I mean, Mike? You know the terrain. So he's got to make a choice. He might want to go to Otis. It depends how fast he gets there. But he's going toward that storm. Just heard there's rotation with that storm down south. Well, this is the storm. Right there. And that's the one. I gotta shut this air off. It's getting cold in here. I'm actually getting cold. So much more quieter. After this storm, I'm ready to get off. I gotta do some work. Oh gosh, I'm slacking. No like slacking. Let's see what happens here. I want to see what the storm looks like when he gets up to it. Where'd he go? Yeah, this is looking nasty. But he's heading right to it, Mike. He's heading right toward the storm. That's the one thing I love is driving up here because it's hot. Right now, that's a lot of traffic to me right now. Up here, that's like a lot of traffic. It's the middle of the afternoon on Saturday, I mean. But that's a lot of traffic for this time. But it looks like somebody's, you know, when they go like below the speed limit, it's everybody's trying to get ahead. You always find that spot somewhere. What the person in front of should go to the right, but they can't right now. But if I had to guess, the pressure is it's gonna make them go to the right lane. The one that's in front of the car and the two cars ahead. Let's see. Does he go to the right lane? I'm guessing yes. Maybe not. Or they're just gonna try to go around them. Maybe they're happy doing that speed. One thing about here, and you know this, Mike, there are a lot of state troopers. You have to be very careful. Don't speed. Do not speed. Because they're everywhere over here. They will get you. Shouldn't be speeding crazy anyway. See, this one, I hate when people do that. They get right behind you to try to put the pressure on you. They get really close. I hate that. Like move kind of a deal. But they get like really close to you. It's like, you know, that's dangerous. But they're being wise, you know, the word. They're just being a wise A. Massachusetts PD. Mike, the New York State Troopers are everywhere. I see them all the time here. Now, I don't want to say it, but you can do a few miles above and they won't pull you over. But if you go over a certain threshold, you're getting pulled over. You can, you know, I don't want to say it because I'm not condoning anything. Because the law is the law. It's a speed limit for a reason. But like it's 65 here. It should be 65. Yeah. You can go a few miles above 65. But if you go too far above 65, they're coming after you. They give you a little, a little leeway. And I'm not going to say it exactly. What? Great Barrington is being lit up like a Christmas tree right now. Oh my God. God. Uh-oh. There's purple in there. Hold on. Looks like it's more to the north. Let me zoom out. Yeah, there's something there. There's definitely something there. Yep. There's something definitely there. Holy shit. The storm is getting its act back together again. That is not cool. And he's heading right to it. We were just going to stay on him. He's heading right toward the storm. And he's the only one out there. Who the heck is storm chasing in upstate New York, Massachusetts? I mean, really. There's not many storm chasers here. Well, there's one right now. He's going for it. Okay, so while you guys do that, we'll watch. I'm going to do some background work. Otherwise, I'm going to have a problem. I don't want to get caught. Because I got things to do soon. Homework. Oh, he's getting close, though. That sky is looking kind of ominous. The one thing, though, we have a lot of mountains up here, It should help diminish that, too. Just saying. That's actually a good thing. Look at that, though. That's nasty looking ahead of him. That is nasty looking. Because he's really heading toward the Catskills region. There goes the lightning. Let's see.
Trying to get a picture of the fall foliage, if we can find any with the storm.
Yo, that's a pretty good looking storm for Massachusetts standards, I ain't gonna lie. Wow.
Keep seeing lightning. Wow. Alright, so still tornado warned. It's kind of tightening up that couplet again. You see that?
You see that?
Thanks.
It's to our north, too.
Whoa.
We just need to get her leaving off.
Yeah, we still have a while, too.
Yeah, nothing down right now, I don't think.
No. Move the windshield go off.
It's a really dark storm.
It is really dark. Wow, that hail. Yikes. We still have 6 miles.
nasty.
It's pretty gusty out in front of this too.
Be careful out there. That's what I would say. Be very careful.
Lightning.
Yeah, what's off to your left? That's what I'm looking at.
Thank you, Richard, for the super chat.
We appreciate that.
They are close. Right off to the left there.
Alright, so right now the tornado warning is directly to our south. We are going to get on
Yep.
that other road. We have 5 miles, so we can get on 20.
Wow.
Yeah,
Let's get back on 90 and go east.
Wow.
There's no exit to get to Westfield.
holy crap.
Really good.
There's actually a couple of races up
There's always stuff flying around. We might have to get back on 90 east.
Alright, that's done.
I think 20 goes back and stuff.
Parallel.
Yeah, we could probably do that.
So, just to give you guys a little background what we're looking at here. This is the storm right there. This is the storm. They're here. As you can see, they're right here. This is that cell. And there's still a tornado warning for this area. So, that's the storm that they're in the middle of here.
For here?
No, upstate. Well, it's actually in Massachusetts right now,
Oh, wow.
and it's moving through there. But you know where we go to the park with Tom?
Yeah.
It's happening there, like right in that area. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on this. Alright, I'm looking at it here. They're up here. This is the cell. It looks like it lost a little bit. I'm gonna look by me. We're in the clear here. Wow. We're in the clear.
Yeah, it's like real punchy apparently. But yeah, I lost my mouse. So. Once I click out of this.
I hope this doesn't pop up on the wrong screen. That's risky. It's work related. If it does, I gotta take it off immediately. Good. It's not.
Oh wow, they've continued that pretty far. And they added. Hold on. Sorry.
I can move that.
I'm gonna mess with this here.
Let me do this now. I don't even think it's raining here still.
Not exactly the easiest terrain to chase, guys.
Think. I don't think there's much out there anymore. To be honest. I think this is a done deal. Just a heavy rain thunderstorm. That's it. Well, they just lost their signal. It's still, you know, it's a strong storm. I don't see nothing there now. But this is a nasty line to be, you know, watching throughout the... Oh, a whole bunch just popped. What is it, Mom? Good for him. There's actually some new thunderstorm warnings. I mean, tornado warnings. What's up with this? That's the other one. They just added a few. Yeah, this line is going to be something to watch all day into the evening. That's that one. They're here. It's been extended. Actually, it's raining here. I can hear. And then this one. So there's a lot of activity up here today. But not here. I'm in the clear. Actually, there's like a storm trying to develop. There's nothing here. Everything's pushing away. I don't even think it's raining out there. It could be. No, it's not. Absolutely not here. We're lucky here. There's nothing going on. It's not even raining. It did rain. Ground is wet. But right now, there's nothing going on here. Not even raining. So we're in the clear here. Not so much for the people up north and to the east. Like up here, look at this. This is a nasty line developing. She's crazy with that dog. I swear she's crazy with that dog. The dog is sleeping and resting and she's bothering him. For no apparent reason. Leave him alone. Let him sleep.
I'm not going to sleep if it's like that.
He's like what?
He's got almost this on his feet.
It's not bothering him, Mama. I will cut it when I can. It's not bothering him.
How you know?
It's on his hair. Holy, look at all these alerts now. All right, Mom, please stop. All right, okay. Everything's happening in mass. That's the one. That's the boxes that we're seeing right here. But there's now thunderstorm warnings here. Right here. Let's see. There's some in Georgia going on, Jersey, Connecticut. That's more. See, those are expiring. They're getting older up here. But there's a lot of activity going on today. North Carolina. Yeah, they got some nasty cells down here too. In the western area, that's that line stretching all the way back. This line is gonna be nasty all day as the storms develop in here. The line is going all the way up. She's gonna force me to stop streaming. Do you know that? To take those little sticky balls. The sticky balls are not doing anything to him. I gotta take them off. It's not making him bad. It's just a couple on his legs. They're on his hair. It's not a big deal. He's sleeping. When he gets up, I will.
He's under my bed.
Okay, so leave him alone. Just leave him alone. My gosh. You see the severe storms here. That's heading toward Long Island. There's some nasty cells here. And then it goes north. And now we need a radar. Right there. But see, that looks more like a line of storms. Yeah, there's the potential radar indicated. Radar indicated rotation. There's some nasty cells up here too. Look at this one. See, there's some nasty cells. But this is the line. And the line is good. They're gonna have to shift this. Look at that one. Look at that nasty one down here in Jersey. That needs to be... Oh, it's pouring now. All of a sudden. But the sun is out. It was just a little quick burst. And it, just like that. Just a quick burst. The sun is coming out. But the... Excuse me. It's so unstable here right now, the atmosphere, that you're having all of this just pop up. It's so humid out there. And there's a cold front coming. So that's why this is going on, but that's a front. But it's just like popping up. And like I said, I would just let people know, if you live in New England, and definitely east of this, you have to watch ahead of this anywhere for the potential of severe weather. It looks like I'm in the clear. It's to my east now, all of it. So it looks like I'm good. Thank gosh. Oh my God, I gotta finish doing that show. And I need to get off because I need to work. I need to do some work. Like, seriously. Enough of this. But Mike, keep me posted. Email me if anything. But I think, I think it's just strong storms now. But the potential is for an isolated tornado moving forward throughout the day. In that line. Of course, always possibility of that. Isolated tornado. As you can see it on there, there's a bunch of red boxes. I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing some more ahead here. Even down in the city, which I won't say a tornado box, but there's some nasty storms down here. This one is nasty. This one in Jersey is nasty.
He's an animal. He can't talk.
Mom, you are bugging out.
Get him out so I could see that he's okay.
Why wouldn't he be okay?
Because it's just like this. I don't know. All the time he comes out. It's not coming out.
Okay, so the balls have something to do with him not coming out? Or is the dog sleeping? I mean, seriously.
What?
I don't even know.
This is nothing.
All right, Mom. You know what, everybody? I'm going to get off because obviously this is going to become an issue with her. She's not going to stop until I address this.
Exactly.
So I have to stop streaming to deal with whatever's going on here.
Exactly.
Because it's just constant. And I'm not going to be able to relax. Anyway, for those on TikTok, I'm going to say goodbye to you. As you can see, she's still talking in the background. So I'm going to say everybody goodbye on TikTok. See everybody later. And for the other